Bleu de Chanel, what a classic. This is the Eau de Toilette version, and I'll tell you what you need to know before you buy this baby right here. And stick around to the end of this video where I'll also break down and try to explain the notes in greater detail so you can actually understand what some of them smell like. Some of them are a little bit more obvious than others because they're basically just fruits or very common scents, but there are some scents that some people maybe don't understand. They heard the name, but I'll try to paint a picture on what they might smell like to make it a little bit more interesting. So stick around. Anyway, Bleu de Chanel, this baby is speaking for itself. Let's start off with a nice spritz. Yeah, this is a classic for sure, and I don't mind. Actually, I'm going to get on a plane in a little bit, so I'll just douse myself in this baby. This is something that is very well known. It's a harmonious blend of woody, citrus, and aromatic notes, which creates an elegant and masculine aroma. It opens with a zesty lemon type of smell, especially when you think about the bergamot that's in there. And then it's balanced with a refreshing mint and something called artemisia. And I'll talk about this a little bit more at the end of the video. The heart of this fragrance unfolds with a unique blend of lavender, pineapple, geranium, and green notes, which is evoking a sophisticated and refined character. The base here is anchored by rich sandalwood, cedar, amberwood, ISO E Super, which is a artificial scent profile as well, and a little bit of subtlety of sweetness with tonka bean. The luxurious composition here results in a fragrance that is both powerful and refined. It's suitable for the modern gentleman. So that's number one. Number two, occasions and wearability. Where can you wear this? Where does it make sense to actually wear this very well-known scent? This fragrance is definitely versatile. It is suitable for a lot of occasions. It's sophisticated, and that makes it perfect for formal events, while the fresh and aromatic qualities lend themselves for a more casual outing. So it's ideal for day to night transitions, so you can wear it all day. And it's definitely a reliable choice for the office as well. But I wouldn't mind wearing this on romantic dates or weekend outings as well. So very versatile. And that's why it's probably also very popular. Seasonality, while versatile enough for the all year, Bleu de Chanel is definitely shining in the spring and fall, so in the transitional seasons. Its balance of fresh and warm notes align well with the moderate temperatures that we experience during those times, unless you live in like a crazy environment like Florida where it's super hot during this some of the time. And then who should wear this? So this is definitely aimed at the modern man, even though it's been around for a while. The modern man who appreciates elegance, sophistication. I think this fragrance suits those who prefer to wear a scent that makes a statement without, again, being overwhelming. It is kind of subtle, but it's really nice. It's a nice, solid fragrance, and it's earned its place in fragrance heaven, I guess. It's ideal for men in their late 20s and older, and those who desire a fragrance that complements a mature and confident persona. So I wouldn't wear this in a club necessarily. Compliment factor, I think this is known for its appealing scent profile. So Bleu de Chanel is definitely a compliment getter. It's refined and charismatic, which makes it easy to garner positive attention and admiration, making this definitely something that lets the wearer stand out in a positive way and therefore get compliments. Okay. So overall, I think this is definitely a must try. It's a very safe bet. I don't know exactly the price right now. I'll link it in the description below so you can check it right now what these go for. And there's many different versions as well. I'm talking about the Eau de Toilette version, and I like it a lot. It's unfortunately so common that people overlook it oftentimes. But this thing definitely guarantees you compliments across a range of settings. Now, as promised before, let me talk a little bit about some of the ingredients. So let's start out with the lemon zest and bergamot. Lemon zest is like the bright, tangy smell you get when you peel a lemon. Zest, right? Really zingy and refreshing. Bergamot is similar, but it's a bit more complex. It's like a cross between a lemon and an orange, but with a slightly floral touch. So, like a garden in spring, I guess, you know. Next one is mint. Think of the cool, crisp scent you get when you chew mint gum. And I guess, you know, if you haven't smelled mint before, then I'll be surprised. But hey, some people maybe haven't. So it's refreshing and lively, and like a cold breeze on a hot day. Now, one that's maybe a little bit of a question mark in your head. That's artemisia. This one is unique. It's like a mix between a spicy herb and a bit of greenery. So imagine smelling a kitchen herb garden with a hint of something wild and earthy in it. We got lavender. If you haven't smelled lavender, it's a very common scent. It's actually one of the most popular scents that's being researched online. Lavender has a soft, calming scent, and it's like the smell of fresh sweet herbs with a hint of something soothing. That's why it's also good for trying to go to sleep. So it's kind of like a cozy blanket on a chilly evening. Pineapple is in here. Pineapple, okay, for those of you who don't know what pineapple is like, I'm sorry, but I'll just mention it here. It's definitely juicy and tropical. It's like the burst of sweet and tangy fruitness you get when you bite into a ripe pineapple. So, you got to try a pineapple, okay? It's full of sunshine and happiness, and that's from somebody who used to live in Hawaii for 10 years. So I know what pineapple. My pineapple game is strong. Next one, geranium. Geranium has a rosy, slightly lemony zest, and it's like walking past a rose bush with a twist. There's a hint of citrus and a fresh green aspect to it, like a dewy rose petal in the morning. Yeah. I can't describe it better. Let me know what you think that smells like. The green notes in here, generally, those are like a smell of lush green forest after it rains. Vibrant, fresh, and full of life. Think of wet leaves and the earthy smell of nature. Sandalwood, which used to be a big export out of Hawaii, believe it or not. Sandalwood is warm and creamy with a rich, woody scent. It's like the smell of old books in a cozy library and a comforting scent of, believe it or not, warm milk. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Cedar, again, another type of wood. It's woody, but in a more sharp and spicy way. So imagine the smell of pencil shavings mixed with the scent of an old wooden chest. Yeah, that's pencil you know, there's like this pencil shavings that did it for me when I was thinking about it. Amberwood is warm and slightly sweet, kind of like the caramel mixed with the scent of pine tree, if you will. It's comforting like a campfire on a cool night. And all of these scents can be actually recreated in the lab. So not always when you read about the scent in a fragrance means that it's natural. It can be the lab created one. And so ISO E Super is a bit of a chameleon scent. It's not very strong on its own, but it enhances other smells. It's velvety and woody, like the feeling of getting a soft, fluffy cat while sitting on a polished wooden floor. So that's ISO E Super is one of the chemical compounds in this and in other smells. And then finally, what I'll talk about is tonka bean. Tonka bean smells a little bit like vanilla, but richer and deeper. It's sweet and a little bit spicy, like cinnamon in a warm cookie. So that's pretty much it. Those are the main notes in here. In Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Toilette. You see the bottle is almost half used. I'm not gonna list this. I'll keep this guy. This is a safe bet. Taking it on a flight with me. I'll have a couple hours to go, so I won't be too annoying to the other passengers. But that is my review of Bleu de Chanel, and I would love to know if you're rocking this. Is this your signature scent? Do you hate it? Do you love it? Let me know in the comments below. Talk to you in the next one.